Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video blog. Now recently our team made the trip to the community of Kotsimba, which is located west of Puerto Maldonado on the border of the Madre Dios and Puno regions in the foothills of the Andes. Now the purpose of this visit is to scout this location for potential research in 2020. Now needless to say, for all of us who've made this trip, we've had some experiences we will not soon forget.
The community of Kotsimba is located in the foothills of the eastern slope of the Andes. As you make the drive south of Mizuko towards the community of Kotsimba, two things become immediately clear. One is the amount of rocks, so many more rocks here than in the lowlands. And the second is the incredible impact of mining. This region of Peru has been the most heavily mined for gold, and the impact of this mining, both legal and illegal, is very obvious as you drive towards the community of Kotsimba. As we passed through areas that have been heavily mined, we also encountered some very treacherous streams, which made crossing difficult and somewhat dangerous. The community of Kotsimba is hoping to change their primary source of income from mining to ecotourism. And as such, over the past 2 years, the community has pooled their resources to create a beautiful new tourism lodge. Our team were some of the first visitors to this lodge, and we are hoping to potentially return here in the future for more research. Although the area north of the lodge has suffered significant habitat loss over the past 2 decades, the area to the south of the lodge borders the Bahua Sonen National Reserve, which contains some of the most incredible and unexplored rainforest in the southern region of Peru. The 3 primary goals of this visit were to assess the infrastructure of the lodge, GPS and record the trail system surrounding the lodge, and also to perform a rapid assessment of the herpetofauna, mammal, and bird biodiversity in this region. Each night, our team ventured out into the trail system to record these trails, and also to log any vertebrate species we encountered during these nighttime searches. Because of the rocks and high water levels, some of these trails were treacherous, but we were rewarded with an incredible diversity of frog species, some of which are often rare to find in the lowlands, but here seemingly are quite common. As cool as the frogs were, there's no doubt the snakes stole the show. Finding this breathtaking Amazon palm viper was without question the highlight of our herpetological research during this trip. Finding this rare and venomous species gave our interns the unique opportunity to examine it up close. Although finding the palm viper was definitely the highlight, we were also lucky enough to find other species, including a baby rainbow boa and a banded calico snake, which is a coral snake mimic. Now, during these night walks, we did also encounter some mammals, including this adorable Brazilian cottontail baby and also a gray brocket deer. And although we don't have video to prove it, the entire team did get an amazing view of an adult tapir during one of our walks. Now, we were also active during the day exploring the trails and looking for signs of wildlife. We found these massive tapir tracks, along with tracks from a jaguar near one of the rivers. Now, although we were not banding birds during this trip, we did visually and acoustically encounter nearly 150 species, including this curious family group of burrowing owls. It would be impossible to list all of the bird species we identified during our time at Kotsimba, but 2 of the highlights would definitely be hearing umbrella birds and also seeing a young crested eagle attempting to hunt spider monkeys. Now, spider monkeys are actually very rare in the lowlands because of overhunting, but here they seem to be relatively common. During our relatively short time in Kotsimba, our team identified nearly 200 species of vertebrates. Although this area has been impacted by mining, it still contains an incredible amount of biodiversity. Our entire team left Kotsimba with memories they will never forget. And hopefully in the future, Fauna Forever can return to work with Kotsimba to develop their ecotourism program and protect this incredible biodiversity hotspot for generations to come. Well, that's it for this week's video blog, and it's also our final video blog of 2019. Now, don't forget to check out our website for more information about all the work we do here at Fauna Forever, www.faunaforever.org. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you again in 2020.